Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alma and welcome back to my world. So today, unlike other days, I'm here to tell you a little story, just a little tiny little story about how I migrated to Canada at the age of 23. It has been 7 years ago that I came to this country, and this country indeed blessed me in so many ways. So first of all, let's go back to how the whole journey started, and if it's something you would really want to listen, definitely stay tuned and I'll be back. So I graduated from high school in 2012. So I was to go to the state to further my education. So what happened was I applied like any other person would, and I was turned down. Yes, I was turned down. So at that time, my sister, my elder sister was there. So apparently the bank account that we submitted with my application was not enough. Okay, how will I say it? Let me put it in a way you can understand me better. So they said, because my sister was in the state and because she was still a student as of that time, and because I was also nursing the idea of going to the state to continue my studies, so they said that they needed to see more than what was showing in my mom's bank account that time. They needed to see more money. So I went to the embassy and explained to the immigration officer, no, that the money that was in that account was mine. Actually, had nothing to do with my sister's studies. They said they were not interested in my story. They were not interested in whatever I had to say. So they said, no. The decision has been made and there's nothing we can do about it. I took my passport, brokenhearted, and then I met my mom outside because she was waiting for me. So I told my mom, it was unsuccessful. She said, what happened? I said, well, I wonder what happened. But I just told my mom, they said they assumed that the money was for my sisters as well as my studies, and they weren't interested in my response to that. They did not even ask me if that was the case. They just made a conclusion and that was it. I tried to explain and they said no. The decision was made. So my mom said to me, okay, there's no problem. As of that time, my immediate younger sister was still in school, was in high school. So she was in her final year. So my mom said, you know what, maybe God has a better plan for you. Yeah, you and I know at that time, what better plan could you possibly think that God would have for you, right? Because as of that time, I was already fed up with Africa. I needed to go somewhere because people were traveling, right? And that's the traveling syndrome. You know, when you're in your final year in high school, you get questions where people would say, okay, after you graduate from high school, where do you want to go? Things like that, right? So I was already talking to a friend, because just a classmate, she wasn't a friend like that, but just a classmate, where I was asking her, oh, what do you want to do? She was the one who was telling me she would want to work in all these international organizations, right? And I said, well, yeah, maybe that's something I could do too, right? Okay. And she said, well, her plan was also to go to the state, or first of all to start off in Germany. I think she wanted to go to Germany. Anyways, the whole story is really long, but she did not go to Germany. She ended up going to Senegal. So that's what she told me. So, you know, like I said, there was this discussion you have with friends. Oh, after you finally in high school, you would go out of the country and blah blah blah. So I told my mom, okay, the States, we've tried, it didn't work. Okay, send me to France. I want to go. I was at that point, I was at that lowest moment in my life where I just needed to go. I just needed to go, even if it meant to just get out of Africa. I told my mom, let me go to France, because at that time, whatever paperwork France was requesting was nothing compared to the paperwork the American embassy was asking. I don't even want to talk about Canada, because Canada is the baba. Canada is the worst of them all. Canada with paperwork. Oh, yeah. Please. So, I told my mom, just send me to France. They're not even asking that much. I'm sure I'm sure I'm not gonna face any rejection anymore. I just want to go. Let me just go and start somewhere. And I told my mom, when I get to France, maybe after a year or two, I can apply to go to the States, or at that time Canada was not in the picture. My mom said, okay, we'll see what we're gonna do, but pray. That's what my mom said, but pray. Let's see what God will do. So, I don't know what took her to the bank. It was UBA. I don't know what UBA stands for. My mom knew the manager of the bank, so she told the manager that, oh, my second daughter just graduated from high school. I don't know, you know, women, when they see each other, they just get carried away with the normal talks, right? And then she told her what happened, that I applied to go and stay, like go and meet, and or better see, just go and be with my sister in the States for studies, but that I was denied. So the lady now said, why don't you look towards the direction of Canada? My mom said, Canada? And she goes on to tell my mom, well, Canada isn't that bad. It isn't that bad, really. I think she told my mom that she had, if I'm not mistaken, she must have had a son in Canada as of that time. I don't know. So my mom said, okay, well, it's not a bad idea. It's something that she can look into, and you know, we'll start processing the paper, like that, all the document. Anyway, we'll start filling up the application form. Again, there's a lot of things to know about Canada. So fast forward, we got all the papers. As of that time, my sister was almost rounding up with her school. So my mom said, instead of just doing your application, I think I'm just gonna put 2 applications together so that you and your sister would go. In my mind, my mom was talking about Canada, and then we went online, and I was looking for the cheapest school in Canada, which is obviously Brana University. So, and it's Manitoba. It was in Manitoba. And I was at the whole process. I'm telling the story today because when I look back, I didn't see any possibilities, in all honesty. When I look back, I never thought it would happen. I never thought I would be in Canada. I believed, I strongly believed that I would be in France for some reasons that I don't know. But little did I know that God was preparing something. Oh God, it's good then. It's good to have faith. Because even if the Bible says that if you have this tiny faith in Him, that tiny faith can do wonders. It will take you places. It will just open doors for you, you know. So, my mom, a woman of faith. My mom, a woman of faith. So, it was hard. It was hard to get the papers. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard. It's not as easy as you guys think, but hey, God made it possible. So my mom put in my application as well as my sister's, and in a couple months we got the Canadian visa to come study. It's possible for whoever is watching this video and is thinking that I faced so many rejections, and I don't think it's ever going to be possible. I don't think, with what I've been through, and this is my last draw, this is my last option. So I'm here to tell that person today that there's still hope. As long as you're alive, and as long as you keep pushing it through, though it's difficult, as long as you keep trusting God, though sometimes it seems, what are we doing? It seems like, are we really doing what we're supposed to do? Am I really taking the right direction? Am I sure it's really what I want for myself? Yes. 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 With God, the Bible says all things, not some. All things are possible. So because it happened to me, it can happen to you. Because God made it possible for me. God is a God that can do exceedingly abundantly of all you could ever ask or imagine. I didn't really go into the details because it was hard. It was hard. Like, if you pay close attention to what I said, I never thought it would happen. I never said we never faced obstacles. Oh God, yeah, we did. We faced obstacles, but my mom, I have so much respect for that woman. I have so much value for that woman. I have so much honor for that woman. She is a fighter. She is a warrior. She is, God, I don't really know how to describe my mom, because maybe you guys will not understand, but oh God, a widow for that matter, with 4 kids, with no salary. I said no salary. My mom was not working. She sent us to Canada. She gave me the life I have right now. That's to tell you that God has been her banner. God has been the one. He's been her pillar. He's been the one she's almost looked up to. And if she could do that, even though my faith at that time was, honestly, I didn't care, because my mom carried the whole weight. She carried the whole weight. But hey, God decided to do it not because of me, but because of my mom. Because she served him, and she still does up to today, because she trusted him with everything she had. Even where it seemed that there was no way, he made it. The God who divided the Red Sea for the people of Israel to walk through. Where was the road? Where was the road? But he made everything beautiful, and poof. This is my life. I'm here with my sister. So that's it for today. If you were blessed by my video, leave a comment. Share your experience with me, if at all you're contemplating on, is it really possible for me to do it? Yes, you can do it. Why not? Okay, that's it for today. I hope you stay blessed. I hope you stay cool, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.